Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hiking and History. Today we are in sunny Spain, as you can see, on the 1st of December, would you believe? And this is what Spain is like in December. Absolutely gorgeous. But yes, I'm here on basically holiday. I'm in Girona. Well, this isn't Girona, this is the town of Blanes, but I've come to Girona for a few days and just sort of exploring the areas and just chilling out generally. But I thought while I'm here I might as well make a video and go on a little side quest. So I'm here in Blanes, this lovely little sort of seaside town. I'm on a big rock right by the sea, and you might have noticed in the distance there's another big rock, and there is like a castle or a fort on top of there. Castle of St. Joan, something like that. I'll write it up. But I'm going to go on a side quest in this little journey and bring you with us. We're going to go up there, or we're going to try to anyway. I don't know the way or anything. I'm just going to try and get up because there's a cool castle on a hill, and why would I not? So without further ado, let's start this side quest. Let's go. Got the Catalonian flag here, as you can see, not really a breath of wind. I don't know what the Albanian flag's doing here. I think this is Albania, isn't it? I don't know if this place has something to do with Albania or some very proud Albanian has just put that up. So first things first, we've got to head down off this big rock. This outcrop of rock reaching out into the Mediterranean is Sa Palomera, gently dividing Blanes in two. To the south there is a long stretch of sandy beach, but to the north are the beginnings of rougher, more dramatic terrain. For many, this rock marks the symbolic starting point of the Costa Brava, the wild coast that stretches north towards the French border. Fishermen have passed this point for centuries, using it as a natural marker as they return to harbour. Even today, Blanes remains a working fishing town, and not just a resort. The name Sa Palomera may come from the wild pigeons that once nested here, as the word literally translates to the pigeon house in English. Or perhaps its origins come from older words meaning simply a place of stone. From the top, the coastline changes character, gentle behind you and rugged ahead. It's a quiet beginning, but from this rock, the Costa Brava unfolds. There it is, really easy to climb, just up here, just go up there. No one up there, I have no idea why, because you get some gorgeous views. But yeah, there's a beautiful little beach as well. In the middle of, start of December, you can just go swimming. But we're not swimming today, we are side questing up to a cool castle. We're already going up the back streets, but it looks like it's sort of heading up the way I need to, and there's a cat. You don't even notice me yet. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, you're friendly, hello. Oh, the Blanes cat. I've not got any food for you. There he goes. He's on the hunt, I think. He's looking for something. See you later. Yeah, so I've come in a little bit and found some like alleyways that are leading up and in the direction of the castles. Oh, I can even see it. I don't know if it'll show up on the GoPro, but it's not actually that far, so it's only a little mini side quest. There it is, Castell de Sant Joan, which I'm guessing means Castle of St. Joan. Just through this little park now. Can see the harbour from here as well, very nicely. You would not believe it is December. So it's a lesson to all those people that, you know, only go abroad into these countries in the summer months when it's more expensive. Just come anytime. Come in December, January, whenever. You'll get tickets so much cheaper. And yeah, you've got less daylight, but you're still going to get days like this. This trail is actually really easy to follow, as long as you just head up, and there's actually these little white and red paint marks that essentially just lead straight up to it. It must be part of some kind of trail. I think there's a lot of pilgrimage trails around here across all the different castles, all along the coast. There's big hills and everything all around here. It's pretty easily signposted. Well, you got to watch out for the cars coming, because look at these pavements, they're tiny. I tell you what though, even in 14 degrees December heat, this is pretty tiring. So in the middle of summer, yeah, this would be much harder work. Rightio. Come on, not more. Oh, for God's sake. Lots more. Gotta be near the top now. Oh, just having a little rest because there are more steps. But if I turn around, just look at the view already. Damn. And obviously that was the rock we started on. So we've actually come a decent way already. We've probably only been going about half an hour, so it doesn't take too long to get up here. Don't think there's that much more to go. Oh, look, we're so close. Oh, the stairs aren't over yet. Oh, okay, we're on the final push now. It's just these last stairs and we're right there. So this is a short little walk, but yeah, it is tiring. Lots and lots of steps. Here we are, we made it. There's a little chapel or church up here, which I didn't realise. Don't know if you can see that. Castle St. Joan. Look at this view. Wild. It doesn't look that high up from down there, but when you're up here it's like, bloody hell. You're actually a fair decent amount up. I don't know how much it is, maybe 300 metres. I'm not very good at guessing that kind of stuff. But look at this cool ass castle. We're doing a side quest of a side quest now. We'll check out this chapel first, maybe. I don't think you can go in, but we'll try. We'll have a look. There's like a radio tower right here, but then just these views just all around are absolutely stunning. And there's the castle tower. Yeah, there are big padlocks on here. Don't know, you can just about make out inside. They're only a small thing. Looks very nicely painted though. Right here, let's actually go check out the castle. Oh, there's actually a cool image here of how it used to look before all the houses and stuff were on it. It's just sort of bare grass and rock by the looks of it. Oh wow, look at this. We just reached the other side now. This is so cool. I mean, you've got to be careful on these walls, but look at that, there's like another old sort of either a chapel or something over there. And the coastline here is just absolutely gorgeous. And there's a famous like old garden somewhere as well, I think down here that you can go into. I think this possibly could have been a little moat as well. It did mention a moat on one of the information boards. Unfortunately, there's no going in the tower, and it said they had to build that chapel outside of these walls just because there was not enough room. High above Blanes, this hill has been used to watch the sea for nearly 1,000 years. Long before the coastline became a place of leisure, it was a frontier, one that was exposed, valuable, and often under threat. The first fortifications on this hill date back to the 11th century, when Blanes formed a part of the frontier territories of medieval Catalonia. From here, lookouts could watch the Mediterranean for approaching ships, merchant vessels, rival fleets, and at times pirate raiders moving along the coast. This wasn't a castle built for comfort or ceremony, it was practical. Castell de Sant Joan began as a coastal watchtower, one link in a wider chain of defences that stretched along the Catalan coastline. Signals from this hill could be passed inland or along the coast, giving towns precious time to prepare against raids. Over the following centuries, the site was gradually expanded. The stone walls were strengthened and new sections were added. Blanes itself grew beneath it as a fishing town and port. Its community was tied directly to the sea it both depended on and feared. The castle saw renewed importance during periods of wider conflict, particularly in the 17th and early 19th centuries, when Spain was repeatedly drawn into European wars. During the Napoleonic Wars, this hill once again became a lookout, guarding the coast against invasion from the sea. It was during this conflict, in 1805, that the castle was heavily damaged by British naval forces, who bombarded the position from the sea. The attack left much of the fortress in ruins, marking the beginning of the end for Castell de Sant Joan. But by the mid-1800s, advances in artillery and naval warfare made high stone fortresses like this increasingly obsolete, so the castle was gradually abandoned, its military role fading as the coastline it once defended changed beyond recognition. What remains today is not a grand fortress, but a reminder of its purpose. Walls shaped by necessity rather than ambition. Standing at the top, the reason for its existence is still clear. The coastline opens out in every direction. The same sea that once brought danger is now calm, but the view is almost unchanged. Castell de Sant Joan tells a story of vigilance and survival. It tells a story of a community that spent centuries keeping a keen eye on the horizon. So here we are, Castle of St. Joan. Absolutely stunning. Great little side quest that. Got a nice little chapel up here, just endless views. There's other walks that you can go on from here. I think you can get to that, down to a road somewhere and start so you can climb all around these hills. But yeah, this is Blanes anyway, the seaside town of Blanes, just north of Barcelona. Well worth visiting. There's not loads of information sort of here, but there's a plaque or two that tells you about a little bit about it in English. I saw this and I thought I've got to climb up there, and I am not disappointed. So there we have it. That was the Castle of St. Joan. Side quest complete. So hope you enjoyed this little mini video, but I'm not going to get a better view than that to end on. Do the usual, like, subscribe, comment, all the YouTube stuff, and I will see you in whatever side quest or whatever next video will be. Bye.